Oh, poop.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the Spin That Back show. What's going on with y'all, bruh?
We're doing great. I thought I was waiting for the intro music. Yeah,
Okay, well, here
we
you go. Here you go. Oh, there you go. My bad. I was off my timing today. But anyway, like I said, this is the Spin That Back show. This is the throwback hip hop show. We talk about that old school hip hop, that real hip hop from the golden era. I got my two co-hosts here today, Mr. Nice Guy.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Mr. Floyd X, and special guest, Mr. Walk. What up,
Yeah.
Walk?
Well,
What's going on?
Oh boy. He gonna get on the show and get talking on the
Get that nigga out of here.
Hey.
yeah. Nah, let's get to it, bro. What's going on? What's going on, man?
So today, man, we're gonna go back to the 80s once again. Last time we talked about we was talking about the Juice Crew and Shan and the East Coast and all that. We're gonna talk about the East Coast again this time, but this time we're gonna talk about specifically. I think I want to let's just talk about 87 if you want to, but I want to start off with I had put something up on in one of these groups out here on
hey, fellas,
Facebook. Yo, what's
sorry.
up?
I got my boy Butter on here.
Who?
What up, Butter?
What up, baby? What's up, fellas? What's up? Top of the morning to all you gentlemen in there. May a blessing be upon your day.
Hey, what's happening there, brother?
For sure. What's up?
Oh, man, old school. 65, baby boy. U.S. Navy SEAL, U.S. Marine. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, my nigga, he said like,
I'm your father's best friend. Let me help everybody out the room.
Well, that means you was in Vietnam.
Best friend. I give nothing but honor and respect to you young fellas.
That's right.
all right, let me get Butter off here because Butter, look, I talk a lot. Butter talk more than me. This is my nigga right here.
They have no idea. They have no idea. Your flight to stardom is right here on the phone. Somebody need to get at me, man. ASAP. Somebody need to get at me.
Let me
man.
mute this
Put that
nigga.
microphone in front of me.
Butter coming soon. Butter is coming soon.
Spin that back.
He ain't stopping.
Hey, Jaywalk, we are live. We're live.
I was waiting
I
for
know he didn't know we live. That's why I'm like, I knew
What?
it.
Say something, motherfuckers. Y'all.
Anyway, getting back to the,
No, fool,
the
get
topic.
back to it,
Getting
man.
back to the topic, man. We're gonna talk about LL's Bad album, which was his second album, versus Eric B. and Rakim's first album, Paid in Full. They both came out in 1987. And like I was saying, I had put this question out on a Facebook group. Got a lot of responses. I'm still getting responses. People arguing and everything. This one youngster told me, Rakim came out in 86. I'm like, dude, no, it didn't. It came out in 87. Google it. He said, did you Google it? I said, no, I lived it. To tell him, man, were you even alive at that time? He shut up. Anyway, though, the overwhelming response to me, though, is it's like 70-30. Rakim, Paid in Full. What y'all think about that?
Yeah, to me, there's no question about those two albums. LL, if you're talking about LL's first album, then you'd have like some type of discussion. But you're talking about that second album. To me, that second album was kind of a disappointment. I was one of those people that got the bootleg in advance, and I heard songs that I thought were the most incredible songs I'd ever heard. And then I went and rushed to bought the album, and hardly none of them songs made it onto the actual album. So that album has always pissed me off. But I mean that's not the groundbreaking album that Paid in Full was. I mean,
So you said you had the bootleg, and you had some songs that didn't make the album.
didn't make the album, and
Right.
LL talks about that.
He
talks
making up
about,
shit again. He making up shit again. That make no sense. Eric B. Rakim, you talking about there's some other tracks that didn't make the song 12
I say Eric B and
Oh, you
Rakim.
said
No, what
LL.
you talking about? We're talking about LL Cool J.
Okay, so there was some bootleg shit from LL Cool J.
LL Cool J. See, if you wasn't there, don't speak on it. I mean,
I'm asking a question.
yeah, LL Cool J really had a bootleg of LL's upcoming album, which was going to be his second album, was in circulation. It wasn't just me. It was
When
a lot of
the
people
hell was this? This 3 LA niggas right here. When was this? And we ain't had no tap in on that.
All right, hey, Kana, I know you watching. You can go ahead and put them in on the comments or whatever. This is verify exactly.
I'm asking you a question, dude. I'm asking you a question.
Yeah, I
literally have you ever heard of that Floyd X?
That's news to me.
Huh?
Hey, let's slow down a minute. We can't just start the show off arguing, dude. Let's slow down a little. Let's we here to put on a good show. We want to talk about some hip hop. Let's talk about some hip hop. We're not here to argue hip hop. We're here to talk about hip hop. It's 1980 motherfucking 7 is where we at. We in 1987. We got all these classic albums that came out. Too Short, Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, Dana Dane, LL Cool J, Ice motherfucking T, Schoolie D, Criminal Minded, motherfucker. Come on, we got some good ass music to talk about. Ain't got no time. Oh shit.
You're right, Floyd X. I'm gonna put the guns down.
Ain't got no time to be.
So my point is that album wasn't as strong. That LL album was not a match for that Paid in Full album. That Paid in Full was a groundbreaking album we talked about before. This when everybody was screaming and yelling, Rakim reset the template as far as being laid back and smooth.
Well, I'm not here to argue, but I completely disagree with you and El Pooh. Bad Album was a great album. The title was bad, but the album was good.
Bigger and Deffer.
Are we talking about Bigger and Deffer?
That's what bad stood for. Come on now.
Bad album.
Oh, Floyd.
Okay.
Man. Come on now.
I'm not confused then. He threw me off with that.
Song was the single was I'm Bad. The album was Bigger and Deffer. Now, I remember when I first heard that song, my brother, Do Rock, rest in peace. I walked in the house and he was like, you gotta hear LL Cool J. He played it. Now, you know when you record it, you catch it. All I heard, I didn't hear the I don't know our cars. You know what I caught? You know how you just record? I stood there and was like, this shit is hard as fuck. And that was the template. In the video just matched the whole scenery.
So which one is better? LL or Eric B. and Rakim Paid in Full?
LL Cool J, Bigger and Deffer. For you guys who don't know hip hop. Ooh, where my horn? I'm just kidding.
I believe LL came out first, but then when Rakim dropped that Paid in Full album, it changed hip hop. Rakim is the most influential rapper that I knew of, that I know, period. In fact, LL even kind of changed.
Influential?
Yes.
That's debatable as hell.
Yes,
but I get it though.
That's what we're here to do. This debate.
But you know what? You're right. But LL was that person before him because LL changed the game when radio dropped. I mean, everybody was emulating, his whole style and screaming and everything like that. So they both had those big impacts. But Rakim was sort of like beginning that part of a different class. We had this debate before. There was like the old school where everybody's all rah and all this whatever and stuff like Run DMC. And I felt like when you started getting to people like BDP and you're getting to Ultramagnetic and you're getting to Rakim, it was kind of a passing of the guard. It was kind of a different, it was almost like a school movement. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, I felt like the thing about Bigger and Deffer, it was a little bit dated. I'm still a fan of LL, so I still rock with it, just like I still rock with Run DMC. But it was just kind of like a different era. That's where I was coming from.
What do you mean different era? What do you mean by different era?
Because you talking about the raw, like for example, you talk about Melly Mel. You understand that like Melly Mel is basically a different era than like let's say BDP. You know what I'm saying? The whole vibe.
Right.
We talk about Rappers Delight. It's good, just like Run DMC. Run DMC. I'm a big Run DMC fan. I love like pretty much most of the first few albums and stuff like that. But you're talking about it's a different vibe versus the stuff that we often consider to be the new school. We didn't consider LL to be the new school when I was in that point in time.
Let me say this, Mr. Nice Guy. This is what makes LL's better than Eric B. and Rakim. His ability to be dynamic and adjust. He was part of the old school and he saw the new style in and he adjusted. He still came with the good music, still was able to stay relevant for decades after. And when Rakim respectfully declined, guess who was still relevant? LL Cool J.
Ooh, I'm not comparing LL to Rakim. I'm not doing that. LL was just way much. We just talking about that album, man. Don't do that because LL is way too big.
Okay. I think I still stand on LL's album because that was a
wait. So we all agreeing and shit? Damn.
No. We talk about albums. Which
album?
One
album. We're talking about one album in 87. In 87. Yeah. Me and
not two albums, not 4 albums.
No.
Me and El Poo took one position. Y'all took the other.
LL's Bad versus Eric B. and Rakim's Paid in Full. Which one was better overall?
Okay. Well, yeah. Okay. I thought I was gonna be groundbreaking and be like LL Cool J is. Yeah. All right.
Hey, we're not talking about them like career wise and all that.
No. I understand.
No.
What album had
No.
What album had a bigger impact in your opinion? In my experience, I mean LL's album was cool.
How do you got an LL's Bad? What is that?
Because it's 1987.
LL's Bad. Michael Jackson in 1987 had Bad.
Why you jaywalk? I think the problem is you don't remember what the album cover looked like.
Bigger and Deffer.
The album cover had BAD on it.
Where?
I can show you right now. Damn, dude.
Bigger and Deffer.
It's bad. That's why I said bad. I'm trying to see what he's so adamant about. It's Bigger and Deffer.
What was the name of 1987 LL Cool J? Stop playing with me, nigga.
Say what?
Oh, I thought you were pulling it up. The only reason I paused is
I'm pulling it up right here. LL's Bigger and Deffer is Bad. You see that right there?
What's the name of the album?
Bad.
What's the name of the album? Bro?
Bad.
So where's Bigger and Deffer come from?
You said it's big. That's what the acronym is BAD, right?
Y'all really trying to play a nigga like this?
He's showing you a picture, man.
It's Bad. That's the album right there. Walk. Bad. Bigger and Deffer.
Scroll it down a little bit. Scroll up a little bit.
Scroll up. Let me see.
Scroll down.
Right there.
Just a little bit.
Bigger and Deffer. Yes.
Yeah. He's saying that's what it stood for, but he's saying that it's literally the Bad on the album cover. So we know
shit. Well, hold on. Okay, then. So he had an acronym back in the motherfucking day. That's new to me.
Oh.
Fuck. Wait, hold on. Not even joking.
Hold on, J-Walk. Spin that back, man. This man didn't know that.
Wait, hold on.
Hold on. Wow.
Y'all niggas didn't know that. Yes, Bigger and Deffer was the acronym BAD?
Yes.
Your mother effing lie. Stop playing.
What are you going to say what we...
Oh. Wait. When he spins back this show, I literally said it on the show, what it stood for. I mean, pretty much everybody knew what it stood for at the time because he wasn't hiding it. Yeah. I'm just saying it. If you forgot it or didn't know it, hey, I'm not judging you.
If you ask a person, what's LL Cool J's?
Didn't you say LL was your favorite rapper of all time?
He's the greatest ever.
You don't know that.
I learned that right now, right here in y'all face. No BS. Well, hold on. But watch this. I think y'all figured that out in the 2000s.
No.
Y'all didn't know that back then.
You knew that in 87.
When? How?
He literally says it in the song, Bigger and Deffer. It's like that's when Cool G is dissing Bad. He's saying bigger and deaf and forget about whatever. I mean, it was a big thing. It was clearly what that was about. I mean, it
Not
was
Cool
like
G,
Kumo D.
Kumo D. So again, it was common
I
knowledge.
don't believe you. I don't believe you. Floyd A. So you co-signing this? Is that true? Did you know this?
What?
That BAD was stand for bigger and deafer?
I knew the album was called Bad, but when you said bigger and deafer, I figured that was an acronym then, because I know he always said I'm bigger and deafer and all that stuff. I get it. So I mean, it wasn't nothing like, oh my God,
Is there some comments? Is there some show comments out there?
That's interesting.
I'm not. Wait, hold on. Stop trying to cut shit off to move on to some other shit.
I'm not trying to dead. I'm talking about on the subject. I'm trying to get
here.
Ho. Y'all off track. It's called Bigger and Deafer. That's just the way it is. Okay, now you learned that. Damn, Walk, you 30 years late.
That's how you got to do it. Bring us back, man. Bring us back so we can spin it back, man. Come on. Stay focused, man. Let's stay focused. We talking hip hop. We gotta get our points out there. We can't dive in on shit like this. Come on. Let's go. Bigger and Deafer. Bad.
So even though the Peyton Full album had a couple of little instrumentals that people kind of probably skipped through, the flow of Rakim changed hip hop. Even LL had to, kind of calm down a little bit. He stopped all that growling and all that old stuff, that rah and all that old stuff.
All right.
Yep.
But listen, if we want to compare it, I think we should go song for song like a versus. Ooh. What was the best song off of Paid in Full?
The best song?
Yep.
Oh man,
off the album.
No, a master plan.
The best, just pick. If you had to choose one song that's the best song off Paid Full, which one is it?
The best song that I would choose right now is I Ain't No Joke.
I Ain't No Joke.
I didn't think that was the best song. I thought As the Rhyme Goes On was the best song back then, but now looking back, I say it's I Ain't No Joke. As far as the combination of production, as far as a combination of what he did, the whole picture, the whole collage, it's I Ain't No Joke. That song beats every single song on that LL Cool J album.
Ooh.
I think my melody was it's close too. I don't know. It's hard to say because he has so many bangers on there.
I gotta agree with Nice Guy. I Ain't No Joke is a heater.
Yeah,
that shit was a heater, man.
If they had the original version of Eric B's for President on there, I put that out there as well. I just don't like the remix version that made it onto the album.
Wait, don't detract again. Don't go nowhere else. But like I Ain't No Joke. Y'all who was in the video? Y'all ever saw the video?
Yes,
Flavor Flav was in that video. I
Who?
Ain't No Joke.
Flavor Flav.
Flavor Flav.
Yeah. Flavor Flav.
It was a great video. That was a top notch. That was the shit right there. I Ain't No Joke. I used to let the mic smoke.
But if you want to say if that song is the pinnacle of the albums and the songs and
no, we only took 2 albums.
Can I finish my thought? If that's okay.
2 albums.
If that's okay.
You got.
Can I at least finish what I was trying to say?
You have
I'm just saying.
You have my permission.
So he said that beats every song on Bigger and Deafer.
I agree.
The doo-wop.
Great song. But not better than I Ain't No Joke. Because when he said it, I thought about
breakthrough. The breakthrough.
That was a cool
I need
song.
love.
I need love. I'm like, okay. I was listening to all this stuff last night, bro. Like, I'm telling you.
I want to change my position. What I said is absolutely correct about the I Ain't No Joke.
In your opinion.
Yeah, in my opinion.
I'm listening.
Everything's going to be my opinion I'm speaking on.
I'm listening.
That album, LL Cool J's album, overall, the overall project might be a better phonically than Paid in Full. I think Paid in Full is more significant because I felt like that's where what El Poo was talking about. What was the more groundbreaking out of what was the more inspirational or the ripple effect type situation? Because there's a lot of stuff on that album. Like this is kind of the situation I feel with MC Shan and KRS-One. To me, the greatest song, if you were to compare those two albums, the greatest song is Poetry. I like that better than any Shan song. But when I talk about the combination of the album,
you keep going back to Shan, man. Nobody care about Shan.
I'm giving you an analogy because my point is that
hey El Poo, you don't understand him. He's speaking so fucking advanced, you don't understand what he's saying.
And when I tell you that I don't understand something, you straight had a menstruation. I mean, there's some things that I don't understand too. But again, I don't want to get too caught up in that stuff. The fact of the matter is, I think that the best song.
You don't agree, so you don't understand.
No, there's some things I actually just don't understand. It's not an issue whether you agree with me or not. It's some things I know you think that I know everything, but I don't. There's a lot of stuff that you know.
Hey, spin that back, man. We on the spin that back show. We on the spin that back show now.
We gotta bring the show back, El Poo. Come on, man.
Yeah, man.
This shit is fucking ridiculous, dude.
Look, let's do it like this. Let's read off the tracks. The track listing for both the song, both albums.
Let's go.
So, Paid in Full, you had I Ain't No Joke. Eric B is on the cut. Well, we won't forget about that one. My Melody. I Know You Got Soul. Move the Crowd. Paid in Full. As the rhyme goes on.
Chinese.
And Eric B is Eric B for president, or Eric B is president.
You gonna jump past Chinese arithmetic?
I'm going to
jump past Chinese arithmetic.
Don't jump past garbage.
Y'all didn't like that shit.
No,
it was cool, but it wasn't no lyrics. It wasn't no lyrics on there.
Garbage. It's not an issue whether it had no lyrics. It was just garbage.
And then you got the Bad album. I'm Bad, Candy, Get Down, which was my favorite one on there. The Bristol Hotel, My Rhyme Ain't Done, the 357 Break It On Down, Go Cut Creator, The Breakthrough, I Need Love, Let's Get Ill, and the Doo-Wop. And on the ill tip, but on the ill tip was just like an outro. So out of all that, LL had more songs, but Eric B and Rakim songs. I mean, that was like everybody was bumping Eric B and Rakim. Everybody was bumping LL. Don't get it wrong, but I'm talking about Eric B and Rakim. It just changed everything. In fact, I don't even think people was even playing Bad after Eric B and Rakim came out.
Oh, come on, no, don't say that. I played Bad continuously. That was always on. Bad, the tape. I think I had 2 tapes of it. I always had Bad. And when you think about the charts, Bigger and Deffer charted at number 1 on the Billboard. And guess where Paid in Full peaked at? What would you guess if you know?
19.
No.
Where I'm just throwing a number out there.
They charted top. They peaked at 8.
Oh, okay, that was
even
good.
better. But we know the biggest song out of all of that, success wise, was probably "I Need Love."
It was "I Need Love." That was the first hip hop song I heard on Kiss FM, a white station.
Wow,
real talk.
Yeah, that was a classic album to me. That Bad. I Need Love. I used to love the video. I Need Love was so good, man. That was like cool. Just watch some cool dude and Mr. I think that's probably the first time we saw like High Living, jumping in the Mercedes or the limousine. I mean, and walking around cool with the gold chain on.
Yeah,
I mean,
when he drinking champagne and all that old stuff too.
Yep.
Yeah,
I need love. Everybody tried to emulate that shit.
Yeah, I was about to say that after that, everybody was putting a love song on their album. So when you talk about the ripple effect, I might have to even change my position on that because he definitely set the tone. Now it's like everybody was like, okay, I'm gonna do 10 songs on my album or something, but one of them got to be like a love song.
Yeah. Hey, one more thing I gotta do. Let me spin this back real quick. Give a shout out to the LA Posse for producing most of that album too, which includes DJ Pooh.
The Bigger and Deffer?
Yes. Check
DJ
that one.
Pooh?
Yeah. LA Posse. Oh.
Okay.
Man, y'all don't know this?
I know that he had went to like the West Coast and did it because I remember he was working with Bobcat and stuff like that. So I know that, and that's what he did. Like Mama Said, knock you out, and I didn't know that they did that, or at least I didn't remember. I probably did know it, but that I again, to me, I felt like that second album. That's not. I'm not a big fan of that. I do think that there's a lot of solid songs. I think that album's got a lot of solid stuff on it, but there's not a lot of stuff that I would revisit. It would never. None of that stuff would really make it in my car. That's what I'm saying.
Well, don't quote me on this, but a whole lot of this stuff that that Cut Creator got, credit for scratching, Bobcat actually was doing it.
Wow.
I know how that works. I loved Go Cut Creator Go, but
I don't know about that one song, but I know Bobcat was doing a whole lot of scratching for LL, and they thought it was Cut Creator. It was Bobcat. Yes. But yeah, the LA Posse though. The LA Posse don't get enough. That's one of those underrated producers too. That we need to talk about underrated producers. Yeah, the LA Posse was the first peoples I knew that worked with those East Coast artists. Well, with that East Coast artist from the West Coast. So that was big. And I don't know how y'all didn't know this though, man. Come on.
I said I didn't remember it. I didn't say I remember
it. Produced by the LA Posse.
Yeah, I said I don't remember it because I remember when he sort of like moved out and started interacting with because what happened was at Hamilton, he was dating somebody. LL Cool J, Bobcat was dating somebody that went to Hamilton, and we were getting some inside information I ain't trying to put out there about LL Cool J's and Bobcat's relationship. But I mean, I definitely remember that. I just don't, my memory is not great, but I'm sure I knew it at the time. One thing I definitely knew is that it was bigger and deafer. One thing I definitely knew was bigger and deafer than BAD.
And you're gonna put out there that Bobcat was a grown ass man dating somebody in high school, huh?
Well, it was the 12th grade, so maybe she was like 18.
Right.
Listen, I got an LL Cool J story. I was 16 years old working at McDonald's, and him and his entourage came to McDonald's right there on La Cienega, and you know what I'm talking about?
Like off 18th?
On 18th.
Over there, yep, right over there. I was at the McDonald's. He come in with his whole posse, and he's standing there. He leaned on the counter. He leaned on the back while his man was ordering food, right? I'm like, that's LL Cool J. I'm like, hey, LL, I was on the cashier at the time. I'm like, can I get your autograph? He pulled the dollar out and signed an autograph the dollar for me. He gave it to me.
What'd you do with that dollar?
You don't want to know. I'm a dumbass. I'm a dumbass. I sold it to a girl that I work with for $1.
Oh, $1?
Sold $1 for $1?
You can't sell $1 for $1. That means you just gave it away.
Exchanged it. Dumbass. Dumbass. But I was happy I saw LL Cool J though. That was cool. He had a black mink coat, some gold Levi's, and no shirt on. That shit looked cool as hell in those days, man. That shit looked cool. You know he was cut and muscular, so he's sitting there cool as a big ass mink coat on.
All calisthenics. He didn't lift weights in those days. All calisthenics.
Really?
That was his thing. He's like calisthenics.
I didn't know that. But that's cool. Then I was fortunate enough to see him live at World on Wheels. We used to go to World on Wheels for all the concerts. I saw LL Cool J up there, Ice-T at World on Wheels. Who I think I saw Biz Markie and MC Shan them up there.
Probably saw a lot of fights too.
Oh yeah. we got into fights up there.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. It was always at World on Wheels, man. But that was cool.
Hey, but speaking of 1987, did y'all know MC Hammer had a release in 1987 too?
I didn't.
I didn't either. I just saw it.
Okay. But what was the name of it?
I wasn't a big MC Hammer fan.
It was a single. I didn't like Hammer at all. Honestly, I was hating on him. But I realized the impact that he had on hip hop, as I got older. Hammer was really cool. And then he was a G too. Everybody thought Hammer was soft. Run up on Hammer.
Yeah,
Run up on Hammer now.
I was a fan of Hammer from the start. When he said, I roll, all eyes are against me. I'm like, that's cool. He had them troop suits doing. I was like, that look cool. It was like some new shit to me. I used to like that shit.
That
Then
hurt
he
my
came with 357. The part them girls. Oh my God. Yeah. I was an MC Hammer fan for real.
that hurts my
Shit.
heart to hear.
I was an Hammer fan for real, man. I mess with
You know,
Hammer.
the only thing I liked about MC Hammer when he said, "Let's get it started," not the song, just
Get
when
it
they said,
started.
"Let's get it
Ooh,
started," and he
okay.
danced. He was a dope ass dancer, and you know, again, that's one of the elements like breakdancing. That dude was a master at dope masculine dancing. He was an absolute legend on that level, and I respect him for that. His music was trash.
Disagree. His music was live.
I don't want to talk about
His
him
music was
on a hip hop
live.
show. I feel
Nah.
dirty. Let's go
It's
back to
an insult.
1987.
Everything you're saying is an insult. MC Hammer was a very important part of hip hop. His music was groundbreaking.
You trash.
And when he just killed it with Can't Touch It. He just killed everything with Can't Touch It. You can't touch that. Come on, man. Y'all hating on Hammer. Come on. He had that what was that name of that one song with Too Big? I forget. It was so many hits. Man with so many hits.
Don't hurt him. Or turn his mother out.
There you go. That was the one. Turn, and then he came in at perfect timing. Arsenio Hall show, he a live concert, somebody that could really do a concert on national TV. Every time he went to Arsenio Hall, he killed it.
He was a great showman. He was a great showman. Garbage musician.
Nah, I'll never call MC Hammer
garbage. Hot garbage.
Let's talk about some other notable albums that came out, like Criminal Minded, I think came out in '87.
Thank God we're talking about real hip hop again. Absolutely. That was a dope banging ass album. KRS-One again, poetry. That song, I still play that to this day in my car. You know what I'm saying? I love that song. KRS-One killed it on that.
Criminal Minded is a classic album. Great music, great rhymes, the flows. It was so unique, and it was amazing. What's the name of that song? It's Elementary. Oh my God, that beat, the way that beat ride, I'm like, I don't even know how to imitate it, but that shit was hard. It's Elementary. Yeah, I used to love that shit, man.
It was solid.
Yeah, that whole album.
Oh yeah, and Dana Dane came out with Dana Dane with Fame.
Yep, man. I used to love that too.
Love that. Dana Dane with Fame. This beat the death beat. Man, that dude. He has, you know, and his DJ was dope too. That was the Clark Kent, right? Yeah, Clark Kent was his DJ.
Yep.
Oh, guess who else came out? CIA.
Compton in Effect.
No, Crew in Action.
That was Ice Cube's group, right?
Yep.
Crew in Action.
Yeah.
That was his first group before NWA.
I thought it stood for Compton in Effect.
No, they ain't from Compton.
I know. How do you gonna say Compton? Hey, wait. Effect is spelled with an E.
Compton in Effect.
Nah, that was Cube, Jinx, and KD, right?
I remember who the elements are, but yeah, woo. Hey, Jinx, dope producer.
Chubb Rock had something that came out in '87 too. I don't know if it was a whole album, but I know he had something out there.
So, and I'm gonna give a shout out to my man Shan, because you know his album did come out, that first album that came out in '87 as well. So, salute to that pioneer. I used to bump Project Hope. That's a car that I bump in my car right now. So you know that's dope.
Kumo D came out with How You Like Me Now, '87.
And it was dissing Bigger and Deffer.
Hey,
literally was in his line, literally in the rap where he's talking about it.
We getting better. F Deffer, something like that, right?
Yeah.
So I'm
Bigger and better, forget about Deffer. That was the line. Bigger and better, forget about Deffer. Yeah, so he knew.
People
most
that
everybody knew.
Go ahead.
I didn't mean to overtalk you. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, that was it. I was finished on that.
I jumped ship, left LL Cool J and went to Kumo D. I said, this dude's tight. Yep. When they going back and forth, I was on Team Kumo D.
Like, seriously though, you like seriously saying you're not playing?
Yeah. Nah, How You Like Me Now was cool, but then the next one they came out when they went head to head, and he came with that lower level, like luster, lousy, lame,
Let me tell you
logic,
what
luggy, little logic. Come on, Team Kumo D all day.
Liberland.
Let's go.
Break of Dawn. To the Break of Dawn. Just
That
it
was
stopped.
a diss to Ice-T.
It was he took out 3 people on it. He took out your man Hammer. Good way to bring it all back. He took out Hammer, Ice-T, and Kumo D.
Yep.
That is an amazing song produced by Marley Marl.
That's when I wasn't on his team.
Said, "Let's go 1991."
Hey,
let's talk about the song that "Let's Go" from 1991.
Sonic came out in '87.
That album was amazing. Just the phonics of it. Prince Paul. That man, Sonic was a dope ass group. Yep,
I do like Stetson.
Oh yeah, Hammer. He had a song called "Feel My Power" in '87.
Feel My Power.
I never heard it though. Never heard of it. Never heard it, but I know it was there. And guess what?
Did you listen to Stetson Sonic?
I love Stetson Sonic, man. Come on now, that was
okay.
All that jazz and all that, man. Come on now,
man.
Loved them.
I'm telling you, they were dope. The hip hop band, that's what they call themselves, the hip hop band.
It was the original Wu-Tang Clan.
And then Salt and Pepper, Chick on the Side.
Actually, that came out in '86. I thought it came out in '87 because I wanted to include that because I love their first 2 albums. You can't say enough about them. They were hip hop bangers. I still play that again. That stuff I still play in my car.
Yo, but check this out. I wasn't even up on PE, but PE came out in '87 with Yo Bum Rush the Show. I didn't get hip to them till after the second album. For real.
Yeah, well, because that was their whole thing. Radio suckers never play me, so they weren't getting a lot of. So if you weren't on the East Coast or whatever, and really, it's like I heard Rebel Without a Pause before I heard the first album. But that was sort of like catch up because that song actually preceded it.
Yeah, I heard the whole second album before I even knew the first one existed. And then when I heard the first album, I'm like, damn, this shit is tight too. That shit, what's the name? My Uzi Way of Time.
Yeah, that was my favorite song. That was my favorite song on that album.
I love that song. Uzi Way of Time. I just love that shit, man.
Yeah, that was my favorite song. But that second album though, I think that's the greatest hip hop album of all time. Period.
Yep.
Takes a Nation of Millions.
Takes a Nation of Millions. To me, you can't top that from production standpoint to what they did on it to just the relevance, the topics, everything. It's just a masterpiece.
Even Madonna sampled a song off that record.
Okay,
Justify My Thug.
Hey, remember that crazy white lady, Bjorg or whatever her name was? Bjork, yeah, she talked about it. She's like, that was her favorite album of all time at one point. That's it's just that album transcended a lot of people. I remember Matt Money Smith from the PMS show. He was like, that's the greatest album of all time.
And check this one. Remember this? DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, Rock the House.
I ain't gonna lie. Go ahead.
I wasn't into that album.
I thought it was
like
dope.
Girls Ain't the World Ain't Nothing But Trouble was the only thing I liked.
Man, he had a song called I'm Just Rocking on there. He had a bunch of things. Yep. And Jazzy Jeff is like a super elite DJ. So again, you got to realize that I was really coming from the DJ side. So I really respected when a DJ was extra nice, and Jazzy Jeff was that dude. But that album, I brought that album to school. I don't know why I brought it to school, but literally that's how I met Kana, my partner on AW. He would just came to the class and he saw that album, and that was like how our conversation started. That was the beginning of our friendship. But it all became because of that album, that Jazzy Jeff Fresh Prince album. I'm
starting to believe that's an imaginary friend.
He's supposed to be. Hey, he's like Snuffleupagus.
Hey, yo. Let's spin that back one more time. Get back to '87. Remember Boys in the Hood came in '87. Eazy-E.
You talking about the song?
The actual song.
Yeah.
That was '87. And also a classic, Rodney O and Joe Cooley, Everlasting Bass.
That was 87?
That was 87.
Damn. I should love that album.
Hey, I had to come back. Y'all are making such a mockery of 1987. I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy, and I missed my ride. So what's up? What we talking about?
Nah, you were the one that came up with it. What you got to say about 87? Because the real question we forgot. You go. Sorry.
1987 was the greatest year of originality in hip hop. Everybody was doing their thing, and people did not sound the same. LL Cool J, I'm Bad, BDP. I just learned that too. Rodney O and Joe Cooley, even though they always was fixtures in hip hop, they was doing their thing. So, but yeah, it was groundbreaking, monumental, and salute to it. But y'all been saying a lot of shit. I was trying to comment, but I can't keep up with it with the mockery and bullshit y'all saying.
Hey, guess what else came out in 87? Y'all probably forgot about Luke. Hey, we want some. Hey,
Move something. Yep. And Heavy D and the Boys.
Oh yeah. Huh?
Oh yeah. Everybody forget about Big Boy. Heavy D and the Boys, 1987. Get off your phone. Nice guy. See you.
Nah, the reason why I'm doing that because I had a whole list of everything because it's like NWA and the Posse. You know, Lyrical King T-La Rock. And you know, also I'm trying to do the research and Cool and Deadly by Just Ice. There was a bunch of stuff that came out.
Oh, you know something, Mr. Floyd X? Let's get it started. MC Hammer was 87.
Yeah, everybody had MC Hammer tape, but
no,
they act like they didn't buy it.
I didn't have it.
Yeah, I did not.
You had that.
No, I did not.
I bet you could quote it word for word right now.
Bet you I could just say, let's get it started.
Let's get it started.
Hey, dancing was dope.
He was there. He was there everywhere. He was on every TV show. 1987. What was that? What was that? Apollo Hammer. Which the East Coast was. It was hating on the West Coast. Let's get it. Mm-hmm. Let's get that debate started. Was the East Coast hating on the West Coast?
I mean, they were hating on certain things, definitely. You know, but they wasn't hating on NWA. They kind of embraced them like, you know, they wasn't hating on King T.
They was hating on NWA as well.
They wasn't hating on Ice-T because, you know, Ice-T dropped Power that, was it Power that year?
Yeah, Power.
Yeah.
To me, they embraced Ice-T. They embraced Ice-T. They embraced King T. They always embraced King T. King T, I think his album dropped that year too.
Totally disagree.
That's cool.
I don't know about King T, but I know Ice-T because Ice-T had a whole lot of cats from the East Coast in his crew anyway. So, you know, and plus he was part of the Zulu Nation, I think.
So then also I got Skinny and Proud. You ever heard of the Skinny Boys?
Yeah.
Skinny Boys, yeah.
They had some dope stuff though. They was some dope ass rappers. So that was a dope album. But yeah,
the Less Than Zero soundtrack came out, so that was going back to
Bring the Noise. Ooh, man,
That Boys Crushing.
I think it was
That Boys.
Yeah,
look it up.
Shadi, Gotta Be Tough. Yo, man, hit it.
Hey, Floyd X, love that guy. Hey, Floyd X, you want to talk about your boy MC Shy D?
But you know how we know about Shy D, MC Shy D? Because we used to catch a ride to Pasture Junior High School, and our cousin had a Nissan truck, and that's all the fuck he would play. And that beat used to be banging. And he had no cushions, no sitting area. You get in the back, and we'd be there like, I gotta be tough.
Stand no Shy D sounded just like a girl. But he rap good. It's just his voice is what got me. I was like, golly, man.
Hey, El Pooh, I got a question. Who is better, MC Hammer or MC Shy D?
Shy D.
Well, exactly.
we got.
Hey, I got to kick El Pooh off his own show. They said Shy D was better than MC Hammer. Come on, man.
That's
That's so disrespectful, man. Come on, dude.
He was a better rapper than him.
Come
man.
on, man.
What's better, a remote control or a cell phone? That's not.
MC Hammer was so critical to hip hop, particularly West Coast. Come on, man. That's it. I can't see how y'all could be so condescending of a legend like that, man.
I'm telling you, at the time, maybe it's just an age difference. I don't know. Well, we wasn't rocking with Hammer like that. That's just
crazy, man.
Nobody was rocking with Hammer, but Hammer changed hip hop, and everything people was hating on with MC Hammer, they was doing the same thing. When he jumped off the roof with the Sprite commercial, with the baggy pants. Remember the floating pants? Y'all remember that commercial?
He was a dope showman, dope rapper. Dope showman, dope dancer. I'm not knocking that. I loved him.
What?
I love him.
Hold on. Wait. Watch this. If you look back at MC Hammer rap lyrics in his bars, you will. Is he saying shit that's more potent and dope than the Migos?
I don't really know the Migos to even speak on that. I really don't.
Yeah. So the mumble mouth rappers, do you know any mumble mouth rappers?
No.
Of like since 2010?
I don't know none of them that's lyrical.
See, my take on the Migos is changing. The Migos, they got my respect.
Yeah, a lot of people I know have a lot of respect for the Migos. I think it's that's probably not a good comparison. But I don't have that knowledge.
I'm just asking, like if we comparing stuff and shitting on Hammered lyrics, like if you compare MC Hammer lyrics back then, he's spitting that shit.
Yeah, he was. I mean, I ain't gonna take.
Just saying.
All right, so check it out. There's a comment. This is my dude. This is you guys think the Snuffleupagus. Steady B drop. What's my name? That was a dope ass album too. So this is my brother Kana. This is the other half of my crew. So yes, absolutely. And that was a dope ass album. Steady B.
I did listen to Steady B till KRS did the remix.
Yeah.
That's when Steady B became relevant to me.
No, it wasn't him when he's like, like Razcast said, stop rhyming and start robbing bakes like Steady B.
No, when he did that, whatever that was, he was killing it. This is the remix. KRS won the super producer. In 87, he produced Just Ice album. Come on, man. What's the name of that album?
Cool and Deadly. That's what I brought up.
Deadly. Come on. That was produced entirely by KRS-One.
Licking the lyrics.
The
was
whole
the dopest song on there. But again, Steady B, the song that Marley Marl produced was Get Physical. I played it in my car today. Dope.
I don't even know how that song goes.
Look it up.
You
Google it.
Today. Where did you go today?
That's a good one. But yeah, Just Ice, Cool and Deadly. Cool J. What else I had over here?
Oh, don't forget also EPMD came in 87 too.
Oh, really?
Was it? I didn't see
it might have been 86. I know they had dropped the
88.
It's my
thing.
thing.
88. Yeah, they didn't make the list.
No,
but they did drop singles.
They dropped singles, yeah. It's my thing. And to a customer, that was in 87.
Yeah, I thought we was talking about albums, but yeah, no, absolutely.
Not too short. Born to Mac, 1987. Did y'all
groundbreaking shit, bro?
Yeah. Was y'all on Too Short when he came out? You wasn't on Too Short?
I knew who he was.
I was.
I knew Too Short before then, though.
Yeah, you know him personally?
I mean, I knew his music before then.
Right. He had a lot of mixtapes that he dropped. Blowjob Betty was instrumental. I remember Do-Rock, he gave me that tape. Like, listen to it. And I used to listen to it by my radio in my beer and I'll be like, what is that, bitch? But now, here's the thing. This is with Too Short, with Born to Mac, 1987. That was played at a party on Hauser. And I could not believe that the chicks was just there like he was saying bitch and calling them bitch, The song started out, bitch, 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 bitch. Funky Fresh. But nigga, y'all remember that stuff? Y'all remember that? But it was a party, and me and my little cousin, well, not my little cousin, but David, Meat Boy, we was laughing like they're being called bitches and they like it.
Certain females.
What the other females didn't do? What did they say? Nice guy.
There's
You
a
said
lot of
certain
females didn't like to be called. I'm just saying that not every female was
you
rocking
speaking
with
from a
you.
female's perspective, and you're not a female. But okay, so
Yeah,
what?
because a lot
what
of
did they
females
say?
actually complain about that type of stuff. So I mean,
Yeah, yeah. Okay, then what happened? Well, I'm telling you about a party that we was at, and there was bitches there, and they was like, when that shit came on, like, bitch, suck my dick in the alley and all that shit, and they was like dancing to it, like, oh, yeah, girl, yeah.
yeah, you get in a party
It was
environment.
doing it.
Yeah, when you get in a party environment, yeah, everybody is all them little rules kind of change a little bit. Because I remember when what was that song called "Bitch Better Have My Money"? That would females, all them rules fly out the window when that song get on gets
Good or
played.
bad?
Good.
Oh, good. Super good.
So you about to play it or you just yeah, but
no, that's my ringtone. Bitch better have my money.
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. To me, it's a classic song. Classic song.
Did was Kane out in '87? Yeah, he was out in '87.
Yeah. He's part of that. He's part of that crowd.
Right.
Yeah. Monumental shit. Lyrics. Set It Off. To me, Set It Off just. I can't hold. Man, what's up?
Can't hold it back. Yeah, I can't hold it back.
Is that wait? What's the name of something? Did I say it wrong?
Let's Set It Off. Yeah, let's Set It Off.
Yeah, Set It Off. Yeah.
Was I right?
Yeah. Long live the king. Yeah,
I'm usually right.
Yeah, Set It Off is that song. When I was trying to look up the name. Long live the king.
Yeah. Y'all doing y'all research. I got it right here.
The year.
Pull it up, baby. Yeah, no, that was murderous. That was treacherous. And my cousin used to torture us with that. Have us in the backseat with no padding, no nothing, just speakers. All right, I'm dropping y'all off. I'm going to work.
And that Big Daddy Kane you was talking about, Getting To It, wasn't that the one, Getting To It? Or was that the name of it?
No, Getting To It is the song that I was talking about, which is not that song. That's a different song.
No, I'm just saying. That was
Did you ever go back? But you played it at the end. You did recall it.
Right. Because it used that it used
that drum beat. It's like a lot of people have been using that, but that was I think that was like the first use of it, like that.
That's the first time
it's like an offbeat, it's an offbeat drum type situation.
What year?
87.
Yeah. You ever heard this group called the Jungle Brothers?
Yep, that's right. Straight out the jungle.
I think that was 88 though. I think they was 88.
Nah, look it up, man. Come on, man. Get your hip hop shit in order, dude.
Yeah, I had the whole list.
Get on your Google machine.
That's why I'm looking at my phone. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to the show. I had all of this stuff, all these albums pulled up. And I definitely gonna remember that.
Yeah. Get on your Google machine, niggas. I mean, fellas. Jungle Brothers. Come on, bro.
I thought that was 80. Well, it might have been 87, I guess.
Yeah, I think it was. I think that when I went through that list, that was one of those that pulled up. So I think that is straight. But yeah, no, that was a big year. And like you said, the people were so coming from different places. It wasn't everybody sounding the same. It was just a whole bunch of diversity.
The original Ghetto Boys was out in 87 too.
Yeah, the first crew with Ready Red was the DJ.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that.
Yeah, he quit the group. He quit the group because he was like, people was really killing people to their music.
Yeah, well, that's what happens. But I ain't mad at it though. Well, anyway, so what's up, man? Y'all ready?
Y'all missed somebody. Y'all know who also came out in '87? Manny Fresh and Gregory D.
Who?
Manny Fresh and Gregory D. Y'all know who Manny Fresh is, right?
Yeah, but the other one, what was the other one name?
Gregory D. Straight out of New Orleans.
Never heard
Straight out of New Orleans. Shout out to New Orleans.
That's right. We're gonna have to do a show where we talk about the down south peoples, and you just go ahead and take control of that because
wait. Well, but it's still relevant. It's like stuff going on.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he just means that he's the expert. He's the one that knows about that stuff.
I do know about Gregory D. Because we used to go to New Orleans every summer, and our cousin Abraham AB, what is he doing? Painting? What is he doing? Some artwork type stuff. A little bit of stuff. No, I'm just kidding. I'm fucking with AB. But yes, he used to have them tapes, and we would go down there. Well, watch me fuck with my bro right here, Trigger Man.
Trigger beat. Yep, that's the classic beat. They always use that beat.
Up into Drake.
I don't think you could officially call yourself a New Orleans rapper if you don't at least rap one time over that beat.
Drake did it.
Yeah.
What?
Drake did it with that hit.
What was the beat?
Google Trigger Man, nigga.
Trigger Man. What? It was big down south, huh? See, we didn't get a whole lot of that out here. You know what I'm saying? We didn't hear about a whole lot of that stuff because I knew Manny Fresh was out there after years of researching him and everything, but I didn't realize he was as big as he was. He was a big DJ out there, huh?
Yeah.
John Boy knew Manny Fresh. John Boy, we got a cousin John. He would go to parties. Manny Fresh would be DJing the party, and that's just what he did in New Orleans. Manny Fresh is like the West Coast DJ Quick. Word. He could go anywhere. He had the pass. He was from different sections, Bloods, Crips, whatever. That's DJ Quick. But Manny Fresh. Oh shit!
Don't risk getting in trouble.
We already here.
That's the Trigger Man beat. But they did different versions of it. Can't play too much, so we're gonna mute it.
You didn't play none of it.
They're gonna mute us.
I was like,
I just tried to sneak it in there real quick because they're gonna shut the whole thing and mute the whole show, all that bullshit.
Oh man, that was it, bro.
Man, that's that Trigger Man.
Trigger Man.
Yep.
That's a new one on me. All right, so I think we're about ready to wrap it up right about now, then, huh?
Yep. All right.
So, till next time, y'all. You know what? We appreciate y'all tapping in with us for this Spin That Back show 1987. You know what I'm saying? Even though these cats went all over the place, but check us out next week after the Focus Up show, 10:30 Pacific time, Saturday morning. We will be here. Peace.